Hi, this is Ryan Lippe. I'm a consumer educator with the Ohio Attorney General's office. Dave Yost is the Attorney General, and I'm joined today by Beth Short, who is a Charitable Outreach Supervisor in our Charitable Law section. Beth, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I wanted to approach this small video on the types of activities that nonprofits do to try to raise money, the charitable gaming activities. Some decide to hold bingo, some decide to hold raffles or giveaways. Those are specific abilities that nonprofits, that charities have in the state of Ohio. A business, an individual can't hold those types of activities. Beth, what do we need to know about those types of games?
You're absolutely right. So charities are always looking for new ways to raise funds. And the General Assembly carved out some very specific activities that charities are allowed to use that borrow from gaming concepts. One of the most common ways to raise funds is by having bingo, which can include the traditional bingo game we all grew up playing in kindergarten, as well as the sale of instant tickets. And whenever you're using bingo to raise funds, it requires a license from our section. And so whether you're doing it at a special festival or if you're holding these activities throughout the year, if you're playing purse bingo and awarding designer purses instead of cash as prizes, all of that must be licensed. And we do regular training called Bingo School throughout the state to help prepare volunteers so they know how to track those funds, because it's often all cash and sometimes it walks out the door with sticky fingers. So look for a Bingo School training on our webpage. Also, one of the more common questions we get asked every day is about raffles. Charities can hold raffles, but businesses and individuals cannot. It must always be done under the leadership, authority, and management of a charity. And then finally, charities sometimes use casino nights to do fundraising for their organization. But it's important to know that there are particular and specific restrictions on where they can be done, how often they can be done, and what kinds of activities can occur there. And the interesting thing to know is that all these provisions are described in Ohio Revised Code section 2915. And that is part of Ohio's criminal code. So violations can also sometimes result in criminal citations, which local law enforcement has the authority to enforce. So if you're going to engage in those kinds of activities, take a look at 2915 and make sure you're doing it in the proper way.
Great, Beth. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for your public service. Again, my name is Ryan Lippe, and I'm with the Ohio Attorney General's office, and I appreciate you viewing. Thanks so much.